T, tell us why you joined the 28-day challenge, brother.
Well, I'm a guy that likes to challenge myself, and 28-day challenge, I just wanted to push myself and see where I can get to in 28 days. I got to the point where I was down to my last 2 pairs of jeans that fit me, and I just said, you know, enough is enough, and had to get to where I wanted to be for the summertime, so it was a good time to start, and I heard that Oscar was involved, so I had to challenge myself even more.
Look at this guy.
And that's it. Had to beat him and had to beat personal goals, and that was my drive and that was my push.
What was your total success story, buddy?
I think we did about 10 or 11 pounds and 2.5% of body fat, and keeps going. So just as long as all those numbers decrease, I'll be a happy camper.
Chris, you know we specialize in body type training. You learned that you were mesomorph in terms of somatotype. How did that help you out, or what did you learn best about it?
It's different. It's a different way of training. It's a good way to understand your body and understand what you got to do to make your body react to what you're doing. So it's a good way of training. It's nice because, like I said, you know, you're learning your own body, and there's a lot of things that I didn't know, and it's helped me out in achieving it. And being a meso, it's a little bit more work, I guess, in my eyes, but anything's achievable, and you know, I'm trying to make it happen. So we'll see what the results are in a couple of months. And
so, Chris, we had a bunch of seminars, nutrition programs that we did. What are 2 of the most important lessons you've learned from the nutrition program from the 28-day challenge?
That when I make my banquet burger and fries, put the lettuce on top of the mayonnaise, and no, just how to eat properly and how to space out my meals, and that fat intake, the you know, the carb intake, and just being able to kind of measure everything and count everything in your head, and just be able to just not overkill on every meal, and just eat where you're supposed to be eating, and not eating to the point where you're just full, and in moderation, I guess, and you know, in your certain time limit or a certain time that you should be eating, and a lot of water and supplements and all that stuff to help, whatever's going to help you out. Again, just reading up on stuff and asking questions, whatever's going to make your life easier to make the process happen. So,
Chris, you own 2 businesses, you have kids in sports, you're juggling work, your schedule's not like regular people's schedules. How did you manage to take through these 28 days and still get results while having a hectic schedule?
Just commitment, and just focusing on your goal, and with anything in life, you just got to focus on it and just want it, and just make it happen, because it's not something that's going to happen on its own. So, you know, it's one of those things where, yeah, I'm down to my last 2 pairs of jeans that fit me. So if I want to fit into the other 16 that I got, then, you know, I got to make it happen, because if I sit on the couch and eat salt and vinegar chips all day long, that's probably not going to happen. So I'd have to get more big man jeans, and I didn't want that. So it was time to change.
So Chris, if someone's watching right now and they're afraid to start a challenge, or they're afraid to start a program because they failed before, what was successful for you in terms of the program? What did you learn most of?
It's just putting your mind to it, and just and making it happen. So you just, you know, whatever knowledge is given to you, whatever questions I would ask, you know, the answers were there. So it wasn't an excuse like I didn't know. You know, Dimitri and the trainers are all here for me, and any questions I had, they would help me out. And there's an abundance of information. There's literally no excuses for you not to be able to pull through. Literally, if I can do it, like anybody can do it. You literally got to put your mind to it, and that's it. With anything in life, put your mind to it, and you know, you'll succeed.
Chris, what was the biggest challenge in the 28-day challenge for you?
The biggest challenge would be, for me, is food prep. I'm scared of the kitchen, and I need to keep my wife on the good side, so that way she can cook for me. Otherwise, I'll probably just be drinking water all day long and protein shakes. But getting to the gym, juggling, you know, a couple businesses, and juggling 2 kids, and family life, and long days, and trying to be able to squeeze that hour and a half in to get in to the gym and working out, and just keeping on top of the food, and just making sure that I eat. My schedules change all the time, and it changes daily, so it's very unpredictable, and I don't have a routine. So that was probably my biggest challenge, but I made it happen.
Chris, if someone's looking at this video and wants to join the challenge, what are you going to say to them?
Well, they'd be challenging me, so I'd make sure that I give them a good run for their money. So it's definitely something to do, to challenge yourself with, and see where you're at. And you can't really be afraid. You just got to get yourself out of your comfort zone and push yourself. And literally, you know, the more hard work that you put into it, the more success you'll get out of it. So it's a good feeling at the end of the long route.